My name is Barb Murr, and I am Samantha Joy's grandmother.
Graham and I met in high school at Holland Christian back in the late 1950s. Then we kind of went separate ways, but then we got back together in the summertime, met out at a favorite place of a lot of people, Ottawa Beach.
Really just having a good time and being on the water and enjoying a friend's vote. And
over a period of time, we kept dating, and periodically we would double date with other couples, and then Graham bought a car. I didn't have a car and she had a car, so she had ready transportation, and we were able to go different places and be together more often.
Well, when did you know that she was the one?
Over a period of time, you grow closer and you have explore and find common goals, and I guess the good Lord just by His grace bound us together and decided that we would like to live a life together.
we got married at the age of 20.
How long have we been married? That's going on 56 years, 55 years and counting.
Pa was in college, and I had already gone to beauty school and was working in a beauty shop. So we moved to married housing in Kalamazoo, and then we had our first baby, and actually we had two when we moved to married housing. He was in school for 3 years, I believe, and I worked in the beauty shop, and he went to school during the day and took care of the kids at night. After Pa graduated, we moved up to Big Rapids. He worked for an oil company up there, and we had another baby, Bill, and then after he worked for the oil company, he decided he wanted to work for Consumers Energy, and so we moved from there to Battle Creek, where he worked with Consumers Energy, and that's where Samantha Joy, his mother, was born.
Well, we got to be together, and our marriage started out, it was a very challenging time because I had dropped out of Grand Rapids Community College and then decided to go back to school to get a degree. So Graham was working full time at that time in our togetherness, and she worked and I went to school for a couple of years before I got my Associates of Arts degree. And then I began working third shift, working nights, and transferred to Western Michigan University, where I worked on my bachelor's degree in business administration. So it was a time of both of us working, and I was going to school and concentrating on doing what I needed to do in school, but it became too much because I was commuting as well, so we decided it would be best if I would apply for married housing. So then we ended up moving to Kalamazoo and living in married housing when I finished up my last year at Western.
What has Pa taught you?
To be patient, to be loving, and to be kind.
And Pa, what has Graham taught you?
She taught me to behave myself.
That's for sure.
I have a lot of sweet memories, mostly about my kids and grandkids though.
And I vouch for that. But I can remember him being very thoughtful on Mother's Day or a special day, and mostly Mother's Day, because he would get the kids all together and they'd go buy flowers and plant flowers in different places. Then he made a big wishing well that he put flower pots in and he filled them up, and all the kids did that together. That's a sweet memory for me.
What would be some advice for the younger generation?
To not take it too fast and think through what you're doing.
I think the most important thing is to be able to make a commitment. So a promise, not only to each other, but to the future of what you're going to go through together.
And keep God the center of it all.
Right.
Without that, it's struggle if you can't keep it all together and keep it God-centered. I think that's the most important. Keep your faith. That'll all work out.